The other day, I checked the previous drawings I've made. It was tucked away in a sketchpad, hidden under newer pages. When I pulled it out, I couldn't help but pause and take it all in. The lines were uneven, the proportions slightly off, and the shading, well, let's just say it looked more accidental than intentional. But you know what? That drawing wasn't bad. It was a snapshot of where I was back then. A moment in my journey that brought me to where I am today. Looking at it made me realize just how much I've grown. These days, I challenge myself to draw every single day, not for perfection, but for progress. Right now, I'm focusing on the basics, clean lines, and understanding volume. It sounds simple, but in practice, it's anything but. Every line has to have intention. It's not just about placing a mark on paper, but about letting the line guide the shape, the form, the structure. Every day starts with a practice. I warm up by drawing straight lines, grids, and curves, making sure my hand gets used to the motion. There's something meditative about it, watching my pen glide across the page, trying to keep the line steady and clean. It's not always perfect, but that's the part of the process. Some days, the lines come effortlessly. Other days, they're shaky, hesitant. But I remind myself, it's not about being flawless. It's about showing up. After the warm-ups, I've moved on to the shapes, volumes. Really, I take simple ideas like cubes, cylinders, and spheres and work on turning them into something tangible. How does the light hit the surface? How do the edges recede into distance? I play with perspective, letting the shapes grow and transform on the page. I imagine them as parts of a building, a column here, a window frame there. Slowly, these exercises begin to feel less like wheels and more like building blocks for the sketches I dream of creating. As I glanced back at the old drawing, I saw more than just the mistakes. I saw how it led me to this point. The practice, the persistence, the small victories in mastering a clean line or visualizing a 3D shape. It's funny. At the time, that drawing probably felt like my best work. Now, it's a reminder of how far I've come and how far I still want to go. So, I keep drawing. Every line, practice. Every volume, I shape. Brings me closer to the artist I aspire to be. It's a slow journey, but it's mine, and I'm learning to love every step of it.